All right, boys, it is week 2 in our online dynasty. As you can see, this week's game is going to be against Middle Tennessee University. We got them coming all the way from Murfreesboro down to Oxford, Mississippi. Not exactly a Tennessee team I want to play against, but, we'll take it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about ready for conference play to start. I do enjoy these CPU games every now and then, but I really want to play some user games in this, man. That's the whole point. But regardless, should be a fun one. So recruiting-wise, everything's still going pretty decent. Still not going to go through and show everybody, exactly who I'm recruiting because I don't want them to get stolen from me. I'll probably end up saying that in most videos. Maybe around week 5, week 6, I'll start showing you guys who I'm going after. Some interesting news from last week is Walter Nolan actually won the SEC Defensive Player of the Week and the National Player of the Week. We did play a FCS team, but still 8 tackles, 2 sacks. Not a bad little stat line. And here's how the SEC rankings are looking right now. We're actually down here at number 11. Still really too early in the season to have set in stone, rankings. We haven't even started conference play yet. We do have 2 SEC teams with a loss though, and they're both not user controlled. You got Texas A&M here at 0-1 and Vanderbilt 0-1. So hey, if anybody wants to join this dynasty and turn those programs around, feel free to. Yeah, we still got 5 open spots in the SEC, and then we'd like to fill out the Big Ten too. All you gotta do is join the Discord. Should be linked down in the video below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the game. Ole Miss, Middle Tennessee. And for this game, might as well break out some new unis we haven't used yet. The Ole Miss Reds, they're actually pretty sick. Then the Extreme helmets, really like those. So yeah, let's get a little swagger going against MTSU. And also, we're going to try a different playbook. We're going to go to TCU. I want to see how that does against CPUs. And if it does pretty well, I may end up using that in my user games too. I'm not real sure. But yeah, let's get into it. And here we are, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. Yeah, like I said, those helmets are sick, plus the red jerseys. I wish they had some red pants to go with it so you could just kind of red out. Or even some powder blue pants. Do powder blue and red. I think that'd be pretty sick, maybe. A lot of potential for some cool jerseys with them. But as you can see, we're ranked number 5, 1-0. We're starting off with a ball. And I'm actually going to try to return this one. What I'm kind of excited about is their MTSU is not flex bone, so make it a chance to show off the defense a little bit more. And yeah, they're showing me a cover 3 look. So I'm going to start off here, I think, in PA snag. Probably just do something like this. I really like this concept. Got the zig. Jackson Dart overthrew him, though. I feel like that's probably a little on me. That wasn't the best play call I could have called there. I actually had 2 routes kind of running into each other. I didn't think that flat would get there so soon, but it did, so it is what it is. Hit the flat over here, and we're going to get stopped in the backfield again. 3rd and 10. Honestly, I'm really just trying to mix up the play calling a little bit. I don't want to get too repetitive, running the same things over and over. So that's kind of why you're seeing what you're seeing here, and we can't scramble with Jackson Dart. We had Y, but the pressure's just getting in a little bit too quick. I'm telling you, CPU sheds are no joke in this. We're punting the first drive. As much as I don't like to punt, we kind of had no choice, but we get a good hit stick on the returner. Unfortunately, we gave them pretty good field position, which I'm not exactly thrilled about. But there we go. Good little stop to the run. He actually broke a tackle there, but we still got him down. I'm telling you, football's a game about field position. We just can't give up field position like that too much. And we'll have success in most of our games as they go with a fake touch pass. They had me biting there. They actually had the corner route wide open, the crosser. Yeah, I don't like how open that looks. I'm actually going to go to a cover 2 man look, shade down and inside. So they're sending the running back out. He kind of gets hung up on the line, and we get a huge sack there, 4th and 29. They're going to be punting, so that's exactly kind of what we want to do. Nice little 3 and out after going 3 and out ourselves. Okay, so that's a lot better punt than the FCS team brought last week. Actually a decent little return. We're on the 42. All right, here's what I'm kind of thinking here. I'm actually going to go back to the drag, and we're going to read the wheel to the drag to the out route. Maybe then hit the seam. Had the out route. We got plenty of time. Why did he stop his route? Okay, he's stopping a good part of the field at least. And that's why you really just can't trust slants in this game or Madden anymore. Slants just don't really work like they're supposed to. Seems like they'll always stop at the most inconvenient moment. So we're going to check the seam streak. Got it. Lead it, pass lead. Yep, pass lead it down. As you guys can tell, seam streaks really make me nervous about throwing interceptions. So you just call me stuttering and shit, trying to say I was throwing the seam streak. But here we go. We actually got the flat here. Got some good blocking. And pre-scoring's down at the 2. And we're actually going to go to a bunch quads look here. We actually do have numbers over there on the left-hand side. I can't audible, unfortunately, or I was going to try to, but we'll just take the QB blast. Maybe Jackson Dart, he goes down at the 1. Yeah, it will not let me put any audibles here, so that's going to be kind of unfortunate, I think. Every other playbook, you can change your audibles in this formation, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And there we go. Jackson Dart punched it in. First rushing touchdown of the season with a quarterback. And that's going to give us a 7-0 lead against MTSU. That's a good thing about them QB blasts. They're hard enough to stop once, let alone twice, and that just gives us that 7-0 lead. Gotta love it. Against these worst schools, I really do want to go man-to-man more often than not, just because I believe our athletes are better than theirs. As he goes for the run again, and we get another stop in the backfield. Yeah, I don't think the CPU knows you can't run the same side as the looper. Okay, a little motion, probably a swing pass. We're going to get back there, try to defend it, and we actually break it up in the backfield on the other side. It's not looking ideal for the MTSU team here. They're actually 3rd and 12 and capable of going 4 and out again. Got the running back. He's going to hit him in the seam, but luckily we push him out of bounds. 4th and 2. I can't believe they didn't try to waste a little bit more clock on that, but hey, we'll take it. They are punting. Thought we might have a chance at a return, but we just didn't get very good blocks from Graves Jr. over there. All right, so I'd like to get on a hash. So I think I'm going to go with a jet touch pass here. All right, 7 seconds on the play clock. Let's see what Wells Jr. can do. Cut it upfield, young man. Let's go. A little 5 yards. And we'll just go ahead and take it into the second quarter. And one thing I noticed is they're not really sending a ton of heat. So I think we might have time to try to get a bomb off. We'll see. But this actually does kind of look like a cover 0 look, so we'll see. It is a cover 0. Oh, and he threw it right at the DB. You got to be a little bit better than that dart. But once again, cover 0, it appears to be. We'll just go ahead and block our tight end. Set up like you would any kind of cover 0 look. And we'll go for the bomb again. I mean, it's MTSU, not too much to worry about. I think we got him as long as we get a good throw. High ball free for him, and he doesn't come down with it. We just don't have enough speed on the outside to really be doing that. I am willing to give it a go on 4th down here. I probably shouldn't be, but we'll try it and see. Just a simple little concept like this. Oh, we turned it over right in the red zone. That is not what I expected to happen. I should have known they were sending pressure. That's just a dumb mistake on my part. Well, they are in prime position to score here. They'll most likely be walking away with at least a field goal as they go to the run and Walter Nolan just blows it up. Maybe I should have labbed a little bit with this playbook before I just come out and use it first game. But, you know, fuck it, we ball. And we can't make a tackle. Luckily stopped them behind the lines. We're going to have them 3rd and 1. They came out in a heavier set, so I'm not afraid to come out in a heavier set as well. Oh, we actually sack him in the backfield, 4th and 7. One of our 3 platinum quick jumps decided to make a play there, and we couldn't be happier. Because now they're going to be kicking a field goal and almost missed it. Okay, 7-3. All right, I feel like we should get some kind of run game going. So I'm going to audible to just normal Y off and try to go with a halfback base. If he can just pick up this guard over here. Oh, that's actually perfect. All right, 2nd and 1. We're going to go with a simple concept like this. Looks to be man-to-man maybe. Oh, and I may have passed that too far outside, but we still grab it. Trey Harris. It looks like the CPU wants to go 2-man under now. So, honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and motion him out, put him on a speed out. What if I just drag the tight end? Let's try it. Okay, we're just under pressure immediately. Yeah, so they actually bluffed me with a coverage shell. They were in hot blitz 3. That was absolutely not cover 2-man. I'm kind of expecting a blitz again, so I'm going to have the same option to hit quickly if I need to, or we got the tight end drag. We got pre-scoring cutting across the field, and he almost broke that loose to get into the end zone. All right, so I'm actually going to try to keep it pretty simple here and go with a read option. I'm going to see if I can motion Trey Harris across. They bring another DB over, which isn't the best for us, but hey, we'll take it. And we got Jackson Dart. Make a man miss. Looking like prime Johnny Manziel out here. Okay, so they're pressing everybody again. I think I'm actually going to go a short side Y sail here. Couldn't tell you why. I just kind of want to. We're going to throw it away. We might have had the dig late, but not worth the risk. All right, we got to go inside zone here. Like I was saying earlier, got to get the run game going. Could potentially waste a little bit of clock, too, and we're actually going to maybe punch it in. No, down at the 4. All right, I'm going to mess with the CPU a little bit, get a little motion going. And we're going to go back to the read option here. They actually bite on the running back, but Jackson Dart's just not quick enough to get out of there. Hey, when in doubt, mesh spotted out. I think that's the motto. Hit the drag underneath, and Wells is stopped 1 yard short. We're going to call a timeout here, 25 seconds. All right, we're going to try to flip this play really quick because I didn't realize what hash I was on, but we're going to go with the speed option. I think that's going to give us the best chance of poking it in here. And we're actually going to get a delay game. That's crazy. Maybe EA will fix that next year, but I don't have high hopes. In that case, we'll be going wing trips, try to hit this RPO read Y flat. And I think we got it if we can just get a good block. We don't. As a coach, I feel like I got to have a conversation with my players about downfield blocking. I mean, I just don't see a reason you don't get over there and pick him up. At least touch him. But we're going to kick the field goal. Go up an extra 3. And that's going to make it a 10-3 ball game. Yeah, this Ole Miss offense isn't looking near as explosive as I would like it to, especially against these weaker teams. So we're going to have to be a lot better once conference play starts rolling around. When they got 16 seconds, 3 timeouts till half, I don't think they're going to try to do anything crazy here. The CPU usually doesn't. They are going to run, but Walter Nolan's just all over it, and that'll probably take us into half. Geez, only 17 rushing yards on the day. Looking pretty rough for us. I say that's looking pretty rough for us, but I think we're going to be a passing first team anyways. I mean, we are using an air raid playbook. More of an air raid style player to begin with, so not too disappointed in that. Okay, we actually get back here to break up the run ourselves. Now they're going turbo on us. Okay. I like the change of tempo they're trying here. Let's see how it works out for them. And they go back to the run game just to get stopped in the backfield again. And then once again, they go turbo. I don't know what's gotten into them. They didn't go turbo a single time in the first half. Could be an adjustment to their game plan, but I like it, whatever they're doing. Oh, and they go to the halfback screen. I should have known that was coming. That's like the CPU's go-to in 3rd and long. Okay, they're actually flipping their trips to the short side, which has got me slightly concerned. Come on, lay a hit stick. We may have to go back to some man-to-man coverage. We were doing a lot better with it, and I kind of want this hard flat out here in case they try to go with the RPO. Could be some kind of return. Play action got me to bite, to be honest, and he fumbles. And it's going to be recovered. Who recovered it? Coleman? Coleman recovered it? I got to get more familiar with these players, man. Oh, no, it wasn't Coleman. It was Princely. All right, we're going to go with the read flat here. We're going to watch his pass key and actually possibly hand it off. Yeah, he goes with it. But he actually drops too far back, so might as well take a chance there. Looks like a great opportunity for mesh spot here. We'll just go something like this. Throw that crosser out there. I think we actually, if we can hit him over the top, we can. I need to highball that, I think. I'm actually really disappointed that that wasn't a touchdown. I don't see how we don't get that over him. Oh, and the running back's just too short. I don't know why we threw that ball. We're going to go back to it again. I don't give up easy. We're going to pick up a first down here, and we're going to score a touchdown. If Jackson Dart makes a throw, there we go. The crosser gets in. That's going to be a touchdown for number 9, Trey Harris. And the extra point's up and good, so we're up 17-3 now with 2:53 left to play in the 3rd quarter. So we were doing okay with quarters last time, so I'm going to stay in cover 4. I want to get my switch stick a little bit more on point. Can't switch stick RPO, though, but we can put a hit stick on him. I'm just kind of curious. I want to see how DB Fire does right here. Oh, it does great against the option, except he broke a tackle. He broke a tackle. That's just football, man. I don't like how far off the safety lines up, and I'm kind of concerned about anything going deep. But at the same time, it's worth a try. They could get a one-on-one hole shot and just take advantage of it. As he's, okay, almost picks up a first down with a run there. All right, so we got a Mabel on the right side. He's actually manned up. They're going with a touch pass. That was one of them things I did not see coming. I'm a little bit stubborn when it comes to defense. I'm going to try something until it just absolutely does not work. So we're going to go back with a Mabel over here. So that side should be locked down. Shouldn't have to worry about it. And the run gets stopped in the backfield. Walter Nolan now has 3 solo tackles, 3 for a loss in this game. Could be a repeat for, defensive player of the week. And they go with an RPO. All right, seams covered. Oh, we get pressure in. I think it's one of our corners off the slot in that DB Fire, and now it's 4th and 16. So they went ahead and chewed clock. So now we're going to be starting the 4th quarter here. And they're actually going for it now. They changed their mind. So I changed my mind too. I'm going to go to a cover 6 Willie, run a little hybrid. And there we go. We picked it off with Hamilton. Oh, we just couldn't return it. It wouldn't let us turn around in time. That's unfortunate. Yeah, apparently he had a one-on-one matchup he really liked. I can't really tell you why he liked it because I don't know myself. All right, we're going to try to highball this one to damn, I always forget that tight end's name. That's one thing about Jackson Dart. In-game or, IRL, doesn't matter. He's going to take his one-on-one shots when he's got them. And we actually got the tight end drag here. Some good downfield blocking. We don't have a ton of time, but I want to get Jackson Dart over 300 passing yards at least. Can we freeform him up? Oh, no, come back to it. Come back to it. I thought we could freeform him up further. I mean, he had wide open field over there. All right, let's just worry about picking up the first down, and then I may go for a bomb next play. Or I may just do it now. High ball to Trey Harris. But that wasn't Trey Harris. That was Lee. That was Caden Lee. One-on-one on the outside, I'll take those. I mean, they're doing a really good job of disguising coverages, but I know at some point they're going to run some kind of stock cover 3. So just in case, this should beat cover 3. Something like this. Or actually, I'm going to highball this right at the end zone. But we come down with it with Trey Harris. We will take those one-on-one shots all day with a high ball. I expected him to get further open, but I mean, we'll try it. We'll try it. I wish we could have got a cooler animation of him jumping up, so just that behind the head, but we'll take that too. And just like that, a game that was looking pretty ugly early on is now turned into a blowout almost, 24-3. So CPU's out in gun trips, and we get pressure again. Pressure's getting home pretty effectively. I mean, the CPU's just trying to bomb us deep right now. I'm not sure how that's going to work out for them. All right, they're coming over the middle. Luckily, we're there. We just missed a tackle, per usual. And we're actually going to go back to man-to-man. We were having a lot more success in man-to-man. Oh, he took the one-on-one shot. I can't blame him for that. If it was an accurate throw, he may have had it. Okay, nice zig route. I'm telling you, CPU just knows. I mean, I know I'm just in a show 2, cover 2 man linebacker blitz, but you don't see the CPU run zigs a ton. And as soon as I come out in cover 2, they start doing it. Got his in route bagged. Now it's 4th and 7. They're going to try to go quick turbo. I can respect that, but I think 4th down, you got to take a little bit of time, think it over. I'm going to go ahead and pass commit. Running back just got stuck, and hey, Princely's in there again. 5th sack. I don't know if that's for today or if that's for the season, but 6 solo tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and 5 sacks is insane. All right, so we're kind of rushing against the play clock now. Might get this touch pass off in time. We do. Only got 5 on that, though. All right, I kind of like this. Almost like a triple corner concept. Highball that to the tight end. We'll take those all day. Hey, y'all heard me say I want to get Jackson Dart 300, didn't you? Because we are going for it now. I like this leverage and matchup on the outside. I hope they come back in that coverage again. They actually do. So I'm going to take my chance on this solo corner route, stem down, I believe. Probably leave the flat over there, block him, maybe wheel, slot. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he just cooked. We'll just throw that over his head, come down with it. And they're saying we stepped out of bounds. We're going to challenge that. I don't think we stepped out of bounds. It's hard to tell from this angle. They're not really showing me the ground. We could probably see a little bit better from this angle. Yeah, he was most definitely in bounds. Okay, there we go, touchdown. And that's going to put us up 31-3. All right, boys, I'm not going to lie. I would love to get one more turnover here and have one more possession with the ball. See if we can get one more touchdown. I don't want to say I'm padding stats, but if I can, I want to win a Heisman. It may not be road to glory, but I'm always down to try to win. Oh, and the quarterback's just going to take off. He didn't take off. Okay, good little shovel pass. I still think it would have been the move for him to take off there. I don't know what the CPU was thinking. Okay, he's just trying to torch us now. That's one thing I don't like about this cover 2 man. If you saw, I shaded inside and then he moved to the outside to give him outside leverage. I just don't understand how that works. I'm going to call a timeout here. A little disrespectful, but we want to run the score up. All right, 3rd and 19, 42 seconds. Let's see what they're going to do here. Oh, and he fried us. That's what I get for being disrespectful. I think our only chance now is probably to get a pick or something. We're with a running back here. Yeah, we're not going to get another chance. We got 10 seconds left in the game. Let's just go ahead and put them away. Probably going to be the last play. Yeah, they're going to let the time run out now. All right, boys, pretty good ball game, 31-3. MTSU came into our home thinking they were going to win. We shut them while we're Ole Miss, while we're in the SEC, while we're the team to beat. Jackson Dart only got 253, 3 touchdowns, 61.5 completion percentage. I don't know if that factors in his rushing touchdown or not. I don't think it does, but overall, pretty solid game. Kind of a rough start, but we'll take it. So let's check out the stats for this one. 168 rating, 16 completions, 26 attempts, 253, 2 touchdowns. Rushing was not so good. We had Jackson Dart with 1 rushing touchdown, -6 rushing yards, and Henry Parrish with 23 rushing yards on 2 attempts, which his average, hey, that's pretty solid. That's all we can ask for. Receiving-wise, Prescorn and Harris had a game, 90 and 93 yards respectively. Trey Harris with 2 touchdowns. Caden Lee actually had the longest of the day, 43. And yeah, this just shows how this game went. We pretty much just overpowered these guys. Look at all these pancake blocks. Okay, no, that was not for the season. That was actually for the game. Princely actually had 5 sacks that game. 6 solo tackles. I would be highly surprised if he's not the defensive player of the week nationally and in the SEC. Something about platinum quick jump and pocket disruptor is just insane in this game. Walter Nolan had another good game too. We actually got 10 coaching points now we need to use. I think defense is more important than offense, and I'm going with the recruiter ability, so I need to get my DBs and probably D linemen up. So this is what our skill tree is looking like right now. Not too bad, not too great. But yeah, boys, that's going to wrap it up for week 2. Hopefully we'll be back next week with week 3. Peace out.